We have reached our destination. Campground. Nobody around but the birds. Lots of mosquitoes. There's the river down there. Can't see it, can't zoom in because it's panoramic, but only one other person in this campground. It's quiet, but the mosquitoes are banging. Gotta get some bug spray. All right, camp is set up. We don't play around. We get set up quick. We're in action. Maria's like, man, you make the dopest. And she said, your camps are dope. They are dope. And if it happened to get a downpour and rain, she went to go pay. We put all our stuff under here and just sit down under here. That's why I got this big tarp, man. First year I got out on my honeymoon with my wife, about 2-3 weeks after we machete. After I got out of prison, we took our honeymoon up here. We went on a tour like the whole upper northern Michigan, like camped like 4 or 5 different places across the state. And we had a small tent and no tarp. And we got caught in a thunderstorm. And it has like a little rain guard on it. If you see, the small tent had one of these, like a rain guard right here. But it blew off in the middle of the thunderstorm. So I had to get out in this massive, gusting, massive thunderstorm and get soaked, drenched, and put this rain thing. Otherwise, if I would have let it go, it would have soaked through the tent. We would have been soaking. It would have been miserable. But that was a kind of blessing in disguise because we were headed to another camp. Never even heard of this place where we are right now. And I see it says campground, Fox River Campground. And I said, pull in there and see what this looks like. Oh, it turned out to be a miracle. I pulled in there, and I was after a giant brook trout, right? And I had never caught a big one. Biggest one I ever caught was like 10 inches. It starts downpouring rain, just downpouring, massive rain. I didn't care, I'm going to fish anyways. As soon as it starts sprinkling a little bit, I go out and fish. In like the first 10 seconds, I caught a big fat 12-incher. I go running back to the car. I'm like, look what I got. She's in the car waiting, like, are we going to stay here or not? I go, look at this one. I'm going to go back and fish. And 10 minutes later, I catch another huge one. I come running back. I'm like, we're staying here. And we stayed at that campground. That's where we got the thunderstorm, blew the tent apart. But after that, we went into town, took all our stuff and threw it in the dryer and dried out. And then I bought a tarp, this tarp right here, and I put it over. And from this day on, I've always put a big, massive tarp over my whole camp. Because all this stuff, if it starts raining, I can move it underneath the tarp. And things can stay relatively dry. We can even just sit there and chill. I've done that where I'm just waited out the storm, chill. So this actually campsite is not the same campground as the one we found, but it's the same watershed. It's within, 15, 20 miles. It's all the same river system. And it turned out to be the best trout system in Michigan by far. Probably not the best. It might be the best. It might be the best overall trout river in Michigan, northern Michigan, all of Michigan. But anyways, we love it here. So we've been coming back for the last 7-8 years, whatever it has been. We don't, we come up here 3-4 times every summer, just camp it out. Boom. Do what we do. Can't wait to go fishing. Got my machete, man. Sharpened it myself, so it's nice and sharp. Well, I figure since I got the river right here by me, I could sneak down here with my pole. Maybe get a few casts. We got about an hour of daylight left. I don't know if I can get in here though. I think it's too swampy. Yeah, I'm never gonna get in there. So I want to get my butt wet. Maybe. Let's see. Beautiful in here, but man, one wrong step and you got a soaked foot. Yeah, I don't think I can get in there. I'll have to come back tomorrow. I didn't think I'd get in there. There's a couple open spots over here. Beautiful, look at the river, beautiful in the evening. So nice and quiet. Brought 3 rods for 3 different approaches. I'm probably not going to catch nothing here because I got to get in the river. I got to get over behind that tree. And I can get in here somewhere. I've come down here and just popped a freaking worm in here or a spinner and bang and caught a nice trout. So it's very possible it could happen. But without waders on, I can't get to the best spot. So, well, since my camp is right up in the hill there, I figure why the hell not? Cast the spinner through here, see what happens. You never know, it could be a monster sitting in there. Let's check it out. Didn't take me long to get a nice brookie. That's a good eating size right there. Good fighter. I plucked it down. He was down under that log jam right there. All that brush. I kept tweaking a worm through there. And sure enough, out come this guy. I knew he had some weight as soon as I hooked him. So it's a nice, perfect eating size fish. It's about a 9-10 inch fish. This is exactly what you're after as far as for eating fish. And there's a lot of them in this river too. A lot of them. He swallowed it, so I think I'm gonna keep him. Good eater, perfect eating size fish. I'm gonna show you how pretty this fish is. Going crazy still. Oh yeah, it's a 10-inch fish all day. Yeah, I knew he was heavy. Wow, that's beautiful, man. Wow, beautiful. 10. That's a solid 10, 11 incher. So really all I need is 1 or 2 more of these for dinner. My camp is right up the hill right there. So I mean, I just came down here to play around, and this is, I mean, I don't even have my waders on. I'm just in pants. It's right here. Got this beautiful brook trout, man. And that's perfect eating size. Perfect. He's a 10-incher. I mean, I could eat 1 of those. Maybe 1.5. Maria will eat 1. So all I gotta do is get another one. We got fish dinner. Pretty cool, huh? Just saying.